The following is a description of the sun and how the ancients regarded it, particularly in terms of spirituality and astrology. The entire content is written and recorded by Gaia from cosmicprogram.com. Okay, let's talk about the sun. And I'm going to take a bit of time here because sun is so important. The ancients worshipped the sun as Ra, Phoebus, Apollo, Sol, Helios, Mithras, among others. In Roman mythology, the sun was represented by Apollo, the god of light, and to Greeks, the sun was represented by Titan or Helios, the god of sight. These ancient sun gods drove a chariot daily from east to west across the sky and sailed around the northerly stream of ocean every night in a huge cup. Origin of the Greek and Roman chariot gods could be related to earliest depiction of sun gods by the Persians and worship of Mithras. However, deification of the sun is most likely much older than the Vedic and Egyptian traditions and all of their versions. Themes of crowns with shining aureoles of the sun seem common in these god depictions, especially across all ancient cultures. The Roman version Apollo was also considered the god of prophetic wisdom, and he also excelled at music. Apollo also proved his great skill at archery and running and is regarded as the winner of the first Olympiad. In the Vedic tradition, the sun is mainly referred to as Surya and represents the soul, kingship, father or father figures. He is also symbolized as moving a chariot drawn by 7 horses, symbolic of the 7 colors of the rainbow or the 7 wavelengths of light. In ancient Chinese beliefs, the sun is represented by Yang, the active, assertive masculine life principle. In modern calendar, the sun is associated with Sundays. Dante associated the sun with the liberal art of music. Astronomically speaking, the sun is the star at the center of our solar system, which provides us massive amounts of solar energy as a result of ongoing nuclear fusion at its core. The sun is a very consistent star, and even in its movements, it is highly reliable and consistent. Earth and celestial bodies revolve around the sun in this system. As the Earth orbits around the sun appears to pass in front of or be inside of a succession of constellations. This apparent path of the sun, which is an illusion and a projection created by the path of the Earth around the sun on the orbital plane, is called the ecliptic. For thousands of years, 12 of these constellations that are on the annual path of the ecliptic are given extreme importance and make up the core of the zodiac signs in astrology. The sun, again projected by the Earth, seems to be spending a month in each of these 12 signs, corresponding to the 12 months of the zodiac. Our birthday is the day the sun almost reaches the same position it was at our birth, and hence why our sun signs and birthdays are given such importance. It is convenient for us to think that our sun is just a ball of fire or ball of gas which appears in the sky as a circle. However, sun's shape and size fluctuate with solar flares. The electromagnetic emissions carried through the solar winds take the form of X-ray, radio, and gamma waves. The strength of these waves has considerable effect on life on all forms, on weather system, and of course our modern grids and global communication systems through satellites, etc. The point of entry of the sun into certain cardinal signs, namely Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, was considered of prime importance in various ancient cultures and traditions such as Vedic, Persian, Zoroastrian, and many pagan belief systems. There are many sacred rituals and festivities around the first day of the cardinal signs, all based in the northern hemisphere, of course. One such prayer is the famous Surya Namaskar within the Vedic tradition, which involves the recitation and yoga moves honoring 12 sacred names of the sun and entry of sun into the 12 signs, making the 4 cardinals. Persians celebrate these entry points through 4 festivals, the most important being the Norouz festivities, marking the entry of the sun into Aries constellation. Tiragan is for Cancer entry, Mehregan for Libra entry, and Yalda for Capricorn entry. Traditions around honoring Yalda and Yalda festivities are actually suspected by some historians to have influenced or perhaps even shaped what we have come to celebrate in the West as Christmas. And I must say some of the similarities are uncanny. There are also interesting similarities between Easter and also other vernal equinox type celebrations and festivities, including Norouz. So some borrowing is perhaps suspected. Common belief is that Easter actually is related to Jewish Passover, which was supposed to start on the night of the full moon after vernal equinox, and even other Babylonian vernal equinox related festivities, all to do with entry of sun into Aries or around those dates, were all part of various traditions of the region. So these festivities are all very much related, and today we come to celebrate them. At least in the West, they are considered Christian in origin and Christian celebrations, but they all have roots very much in movements of the sun around the zodiac, and in a way, they have roots in astrology. There are many other sun-related festivities and traditions in other cultures as well, and a lot of other festivities also exist around movements of the moon. Lunar festivities are actually more common among Oriental traditions as well as Babylonian and also Arabic traditions. In astrology, Sun is the ruler of Leo, the lion, and the fifth house domain of life. The Sun represents the life force, the soul, the self, the center of our cosmos, the heart, the lion, the king, the passion, the will, the conductor, the nucleus to the atom. It describes our agenda, our mission. Why did we come here? And where do we shine? Where are we supposed to shine? What is illuminated in our life? In summary, Sun represents the following: identity, ego, pride, father or father's lineage, father figures, our profession, boss, authority figures, managers, vitality, life goals, agenda, mission. Where we naturally shine, where are we naturally getting recognition in life, or have the potential to get recognition or shine? Our heart, literally the organ heart, is actually represented by the sun. The sun is the hero within us. The hero's purpose is to help us to individuate and become distinct members of our species. As in the case of the sun's role on Earth, in terms of providing light and heat, the sun illuminates and empowers anything it touches in our chart. Our sun's position, sign, degree, and aspects, they tend to compound or deny the sun's potential in the areas that it is representing. The afflicted sun is dimmed. It's like the sun on a cloudy day. It's like the case of looking through a pair of dark sunglasses on a bright, sunny day. And this leads to issues to self-identity and image and confidence and security and drive and vitality of the person. It can indicate issues with the father figures, with the father lineage, issues that we constantly face with our authority, our bosses, and, in our profession with our managers. So essentially, as they say in astrology, a bad moon almost always guarantees some sort of issues with our mother, as well as with the people in general, because the moon is the public. And when it comes to the sun, issues with the sun most likely shows issues with our father figures, managers, our job. So issues with the moon, issues with the mind, mental illness, mother, issues with the sun, issues with our job, father, authority. So it's very interesting how this works. In medical astrology, the sun is associated with the heart, the upper back, circulatory system, the marrow, and the thymus. The sun also rules, in general, vitality. It has a direct link to our cellular structure of human body. Vedic astrologers, some of them, believe that sun represents our DNA. A well-aspected, strong sun in a chart guarantees good health. In fact, I'd say based on the sun alone in a chart, we can foretell someone's health and stamina. So it shows probably strong karma from past life, at least to begin with, when one has a good sun or good sun placement. Depending on the aspects, the individuation process through the sun occurs. Afflicted sun does not rob a person from having a good job, from having a good father or relationship with father or authority in general. It doesn't mean that the person won't be healthy. It's just going to take a little bit more work. And there are going to be issues along the way, perhaps more issues than people who do not have an afflicted sun. We have to really look at the whole chart though, and also figure out what sun rules in a chart, where it's fallen, and all the other configurations. But therapy in general and coaching methods and what ancients used to do, for example, through astrology and other type of spiritual methods, was really trying to enhance these configurations, especially enhance the sun and the moon and all the afflictions that may actually exist in the chart, and also how they are always either correlated or reflected in the life of the person. And since you're listening to this, you're probably way ahead of a lot of other people out there who may have this and not even recognize this and never even recognize it ever, and live and die and not even get a single reading, or not even go to a single psychologist or a therapist and talk about their life in order to reflect and in order to realize what may actually be going on in these patterns involving these various archetypes. And how much are you going to use your free will to change, to edit the codes, to hack your chart? Thank you for spending your precious time watching this video. We hope you learned something useful. We will be back shortly with another informative video on a similar topic, so please subscribe to be notified. If you would be kind enough to comment, like, and share, you will help us and the algorithms tremendously. All of our videos are created by our team and are not AI generated. If you want to know how your celestial bodies are placed in your unique cosmic map and how the ancients would have analyzed your configurations in much greater details, please visit our website and order your own unique 10 to 18 hour audiobook. Our audiobook readings are the first and only in the world that you can easily access, share, and listen to at your own pace. These audiobooks are customized to your unique natal chart based on your chosen calendar system, Vedic sidereal or Western tropical, accommodating a multitude of house cusp systems. All depends on your desires. We have over 500 celebrity example readings on our website if you'd like to check them out. Additionally, we offer Sabian symbols matching your unique horoscope for those interested in symbolic representation of their cosmic map. You can actually see the examples of these Sabian symbols for over 500 celebrities already on our website. You can also click change symbol and you will change the symbol and you can see different art styles. We already have implemented over 22 art styles. These art styles are AI generated. If you like this video, you'll love your unique audiobook of life.